Welcome to the party. No gossip, just saying with Jodi and Jenn.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to No Gossip, just saying. I'm Jenn, and today, you know what? We're talking about something kind of just real and honest. It's that thing that we don't want to admit, right?
Yes, and I'm Jodi, and yeah, we're going to dive into fears today.
Fears.
Specifically the things we avoid because they scare us,
Boo.
and not like actual life-threatening fears, okay, guys? We are not your mental therapist, physical therapist, but the everyday stuff that keeps us from trying new things or pushing ourselves.
Well, and we see this all the time at the studio, right? So
Yep.
people who will come in every single day to a dance class, whether it's Dance Insanity or choreo, but they refuse to even look at the tramp, let alone try to get on one. Or people that love tramp, but they claim they can't dance. It's actually kind of fascinating because we have all of these individuals walking in on a day-to-day basis, and it's going on right between our very walls.
Yeah, and the thing is, we use avoidance like it's protecting us, but really it's just keeping us stuck. So today we're going to break down why we do this, how we face these fears safely and actually conquer them. Plus, we're going to share some of our own stories because, spoiler alert, we've both been terrified of things too.
We have. Oh, yes, we have. And listen, we're also going to get into the science behind the fear of avoidance. And listen, don't worry, because we're going to keep it fun and light. Shocking. Me. Fun and light.
Us? Not serious?
But it's just how we go and how we roll. So let's go. Let's go, Miss Jodi. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so let's talk about fears we actually see all the time at the studio. It's fascinating. And once you start noticing patterns all over the place, right?
Yeah, it really is. People avoid certain classes like their life depends on it.
Well, I always take trampoline. People, can I give a shameless plug out to my tramps, my trampers, my trampoline rebounders?
Tramps on tramps.
Jesus, this is the most intelligent cardiovascular, even cardio hit training workout you can do. Oh my God, it is low impact, high result. I used to think low impact means, it doesn't work.
Absolutely.
That
was the message back in the day.
Oh, there it goes. Back in the day.
Well, we could do shots every time I do a back in the day.
Oh, that'd be fun. Do we have shots? Do we have alcohol?
I bet you we could wrestle some up.
Oh, we do. I think we have tequila.
There
still
may
in
be
the
leftovers.
cabinet. Shh, don't tell anybody. No, but serious. Oh my God. If people just gave this a chance, for more than 5 minutes, it is a smart, intelligent person's workout because you maximize the benefits, ready for my pharmaceutical word, the efficacy, meaning the output, right? What it's supposed to do without putting massive strain and stress on your body. Hello.
And what are their biggest fears? I mean, what messages are we hearing here?
I'm going to pee my pants.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm going to fly off the tramp.
and never has anyone peed or fallen.
No.
I'm not coordinated.
I look ridiculous. No, you don't. You look cool.
Yeah,
All the cool people are jumping up and down on a trampoline. Duh.
Exactly. And I mean, the pee-pee one, I get it. It's real.
Go to the bathroom before class. Just go.
And if you have to go in the middle of class, scooty scoot, away you go. Listen, nothing's more terrifying than if you're teaching. You want to talk scared. If you're teaching and you got to go a little doo-doo.
Listen. There's been a tinkle or two that's come out. I'm not going to lie. There's been a tinkle or two. Don't worry. Nobody saw, but there's a tinkle or two. And I was like, go ahead, coffee.
Yeah.
You can smell that.
Oh, no, we'll edit that out.
Listen, I'm just being real. You out there, you feel me. You know what I'm talking about. Come on, let's keep it real, Cheryl. Come on, really? Come on now.
But listen, most people, once they, kind of look it in the eye, that fear, and we convince them to give it a try, most of the time they leave saying, why did I wait so long? This is so fun.
Well, and I always try to tell my story to everybody. I said, guys, I've had 3 ACL surgeries. I've had 2 meniscus surgeries. I'm like the Lindsey Vonn of freaking dance fitness, okay? And I was screwing around a year and a half ago with LJ in my basement studio on the trampolines going, can we do this? Can we do this? All my dance lady friends all over the country are now teaching this. Can we do this? And we looked at each other like, okay, whoa. We had no freaking leader or instructor. We were figuring out on our own. And guess what? We figured out. Then we got Jen B, our North Star, involved. And she was like, oh, This is freaking awesome. And so we taught ourselves, like, that's crazy. We taught ourselves how to do it. And listen, we found every tongue and groove in the road on the trampoline roadway, on the speed roadway of the tramps.
Yeah.
And trust me when I tell you, this thing is safe. It requires form that's easily learned. It's taught in a very quick manner. And once you get the basics of how to structure your body, be in a very athletic, secure stance, you can go anywhere on this thing. But yet we still people are like, no, I can't do it.
Oh, absolutely. Foot down. Okay. And
Put the
Foot
foot down.
They will not take their feet off the regular
The foot
ground.
is down.
But let's talk about dance class, because that's another big one.
Yes.
I'm not a dancer. I don't have rhythm. I can't learn that.
Do you know what dance? What dance?
Let's dance.
What's
Let's
dance?
dance.
What's dance?
That was the shot.
What dance? Yeah, that was the shot that we didn't tell you we did. Just kidding. But listen, I have a couple guys that dance here, and these guys, you would never know that they love to dance, but they do. You know why? Because they're analytical thinkers. Dance fitness in its most proper form, the way at least we structure it here, is metrics. It's all numbers and metrics. It's crazy. 4s and 8s with sometimes maybe a little zhuzh of a 2, a 1-2,
Yeah.
1-2 and a 1-2.
Yeah.
And it's, if you can do that and say to yourself, I'm going to start on my right foot first, for the most part, unless I tell you otherwise, it comes. It's just developing a movement vocabulary, just how athletic sports person does it, just like a soccer player learns their freaking drills, just like a football player. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's just learning, right?
Plus, nobody's watching you.
No.
You are really so focused on watching yourself, and everybody else is in the exact same boat. They are not. They're too busy trying to, keep it going themselves.
Well, and honestly, a lot of women aren't even afraid of the workout itself. They're afraid of being new. N-E-W. Can I get a what for new? No?
What?
Especially, well, think about it too. Especially when you're in your 40s, even your 50s.
Yeah.
You're like, I already know it all.
Yeah. Or
You're like, no, I don't want to learn new things.
Exactly. Or alternatively, you are in your 40s or 50s, walk into the class and go, everybody knows what they're doing. They all know what they're doing, and I look like an idiot.
I'm going to be left out. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm freaked out.
I'm out of shape.
Frustrated.
Yeah.
And think, okay, let's just take things that we don't like doing, right?
Yeah.
Think about the thing, whether it's a physical thing that's sitting on your desk or it's a mental thing that you have mentally set aside on your desk. We push these things aside and say, I'll do it later when I know it's going to be a hassle. I don't know how to do it. I'm going to have to figure it out. It's going to take me more time. It's going to take me more mental preparation and exhaustion. I'll give you a great example. So we have a cell phone as our house phone, or we did, and we called it the kids' house phone. Well, lo and behold, shocking, they lose it, right? So I know that I have to go replace it, and we have insurance on it. So I have to go call Assuring because that's the insurance people through Verizon. But I know that I've not logged into our family Verizon account for probably 3 years. So I already know I'm going to have to do the stupid password reset game. Oh, shoot me now. And then I'm going to have to figure out the PIN. And I'm not going to figure that out. So then I'm going to have to reset the PIN. I'm going to figure out where I do that once I actually get into the account. And then I'm going to have to figure out how to call Assuring. And that shouldn't be hard, but still. Mm-hmm. And then they're going to try to sell me a bunch of bullshit because that's what they do. Once you pay them $200 for your $1,200 stupid phone. And all of this is now taking me an hour and a half. And I'm like, Lord, help me, baby Jesus. Yeah.
Tomorrow is now today. Just get in there and get started. Because once you get started, you can't go. You won't turn back because you'll love it. And then there's also the fear of Barbie boot camp.
Oh, yeah.
Because how many women think they're going to bulk up and
they're going to become bodybuilders?
Yeah, you're not going to accidentally becoming a bodybuilder, gang. It's not going to just happen because you walked into 3 Barbie boot camp classes and went, whoa!
You basically inflated, inflated balloons, we're jumping into your biceps.
Yeah, don't get so excited. It doesn't come that easily. Ask any bodybuilder who it's a freaking part-time job and a full-time job for some of them. So you're not going to just calm down.
Calm your, I was going to say something really bad that my nephews taught me. Can I say it out loud?
Say it.
You know what the kids are saying? Calm your tits.
Well,
see, she's agreeing. That's the Gen Zer. Yeah. You say calm your tits as a girl?
I do.
Really?
But But are your tits not calm? I find they're
isn't
very
the T word outlawed? I thought we all hated the T word. No, we like the T word again.
Barbie boot camp. You're not going to look stupid.
You're not going to look like an inflated Michelin man.
Yeah,
You're fine.
and you can and should be lifting some weights because it just does a body good. So you kind of got into one of your stories, but let's get a little personal here. And, Jen and I are not immune to fears, of course, as well. Jen, what are you genuinely terrified of? Well, that's a mental health issue. We might need a professional therapist. LJ, would you like to step in?
I'm also scared of clowns.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. If a clown walked in here right now,
I'd flip the F out. I'd probably jump under the couch. Yeah.
Okay, that's not the scariest.
That's not the kind of scary.
About.
Okay, I have a good one. Have a good one.
Sure.
Technology.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You are.
I'm very scared.
You are.
Everybody knows this.
I can confirm.
I basically start hunting, and I call it hunting and plucking on my computer, like beep boop bop boop beep 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 boop bop boop beep beep beep. And when we opened the studio, I had to pick a CRM, that'd be a customer relations management tool, where the outward facing consumer side of that is our app, right?
Sure.
And then we run the back end and we put in all the data and all the things and whatever. And it's the way we manage our clients, right?
Sure.
So that just sounded like a whole hootenanny of crazy to me. And I was like, Jesus Lord, can I get a lot of training on this? And you know what the company said? Sure, we're here around. They don't know shit from Shinola. Okay.
It's kind of true, unfortunately.
Remember that guy, Mike? Oh, Mike.
Do you remember he would come on a Zoom call?
Dumber than a freaking box of rocks. Sorry, Mike. I'll retract that. You are not dumb as a box of rocks. You're just not a very good teacher.
Yeah,
okay.
He was more concerned about his flashy background on his Zoom
on
call.
the Zoom call. Okay, so this CRM thingamajiggy, right? That's really our outward facing app that you guys can book classes on and do all the things and sign up for memberships and do all the things. We had to put all the programs and workflows and all these really pretty sophisticated words that just scare me. Okay. So I'm a keep it simple, stupid person. If I can explain things almost in sort of a cartoon, like C-Spot Run sort of visual, that's how I teach and that's how I learn. That probably says a lot about me. Mm-hmm. But I'm those people that again, remember I grew up in pharmaceutical.
You're multiple people?
I'm lots of people.
I'm those people.
I'm those people.
Okay.
I'm those people.
She's multiple people.
But I like the pharmaceutical commercials where the little stick people run around and then they point to their belly and then their belly becomes inflamed and they're like, ow, ow. And then they pop a pill and it's like, hey, and then they smile. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Tells me, okay, do this, good. Oh, bad. Oh, that turns out nice. I'm that person. This is not that. This is a scary technological thing. So much to the point where literally I had, thank God, the best staff in the world that were like, okay, if this isn't your lane, this is my lane. I'll take this on. I'll learn it. And then I'll help you learn it. Well, then they let me out of my cage for a little while.
Yeah.
And right before we opened the studio, I accidentally erased 6 classes during the grand opening week.
All of them with full 40 people per class.
It became a summer camp excursion where I was like, you take this 15, you take this 15, I'll take this 15. Let's all text them and say sorry. And then we'll see which class they would like to rebook. It was
so just so you know, the system auto triggers you're confirmed in this class when you sign up.
Or you
cancel this class. So all these people were getting this cancellation because she's like, I'm just going to delete this class and start a new one.
I didn't mean to. I didn't know I did. Apparently, I don't even know how to spell delete.
The reason we have half the studio's phone numbers on our personal phones
is because Jen's mistakes on technology.
Yeah.
So, they all have wildly fascinatingly close access.
Unlimited access to Jenn and Jodi.
What about you though, Miss? I'm so good at CRMs because Jen's a ding-dong.
That's right. I'm not afraid of technology, but what I am afraid of is bar class and clowns. And if they happen at the same time.
Oh my God, clowns in bar?
No, I would just run screaming.
Clowns dressed up in bar doing
don't do that to me ever.
Okay.
Don't ever do that to me. Yeah. So I go to bar, but I go to barre class. I challenge myself because I'm not a ballerina. Throw on a pair of tap shoes.
She shuffles off to Buffalo
I will
all the time.
shuffle off to Buffalo all day. Frontwards, backwards, sideways. But ballet and elegance are not words you would ever use to describe this giant string bean of a clown. So, I'm not a clown.
Are better than you think
You're
are.
very nice to me. I have my spot where I go, but I'm getting better. So I always describe myself as the elephant in class, and I was always an elephant in ballet. You know, you had to take it back in the day.
See?
Shot number two.
Shot number two. Woo! No, but you're going back. You're like triggering
I'm triggering
thoughts back to your past.
Yeah.
And bringing them in mentally. And therefore, your movement looks different because it's mentally.
People were mean to me, Jen. No,
in ballet?
Well, I was sort of not good at it.
But that doesn't matter.
So maybe I do need therapy.
You need ballet therapy.
I'm doing it.
You need barre therapy.
The good news is in the past week, I graduated from, I got graduated from elephant to elefante.
She's an elephant.
And I'm working on my platypus badge. I don't know what that means.
Apparently, we have a lot of animal references here. I like it. Clowns, animals, it's fine. Whatever.
What did Jen B say? Rhinoceros?
Jen B said she's a rhinoceros.
Yeah, her and I, this is not our lane. But that's okay. But I try. Here's the thing. I face my fear. I go to the class. I do my best that I can do. And then guess what? I'm actually getting better. I don't feel so sucky the whole time.
The whole thing about trying something new is just hardest part.
Yep.
Show up for the first time.
Yeah.
Show up for the first time. It's not as scary as you think.
No.
I always applaud new people walking in on their own without a friend. They're like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, good job.
Oh, and I love the confidence when they go right to the front
I know. I love those people.
And it's like, hi, look at you sassy
like,
monkey.
Look at you. You're like, I'm here. Like, watch me and hear me roar.
Yeah, so applause back to you.
Applause.
All right. So, you know what? There's actually some science behind this, Jen.
Okay, I'm going to let you lead off on the science because there's that crazy word.
Big words.
There's big words. There's PSAT words. There's PSAT words that I'm scared of. See, I'm scared. I'm running away.
See, because I did some research.
Amygdala. Did I say it right?
You said it right.
Amygdala.
Okay, let's talk about the amygdala.
Does anybody know what the amygdala is? It sounds like an enigma amygdala. Did you see what I did there?
Tell the people how you sounded it out when you first read it. Tell the people.
I'm going to say it phonetically. Amy G. Dalla. Amy G. Dalla.
Oh, she's a new member. Oh, Amy G.
Oh, amygdala, Amy G. Dalla. See, I did it all there.
So for the record, we put together a few show notes before we talk to you because we like to, do a little homework. And when I did my homework and I put it together.
I love it. The
Amy G. Dalla came up.
Amy G. Dalla came up and we had to talk about Amy G. Dalla.
Yeah.
AKA amygdala.
Okay, so circling back to the real story.
Yes.
Let's talk about this.
Let's leave Amy G. Dalla on the couch.
Okay. We're going to shelf Amy G. Dalla for the moment. And we're going to say, hey, so here's what happens. Your brain has a part called the
Amy G. Dalla
amygdala, which is basically your fear center. And
sense.
Its job is to protect you from danger.
Yeah.
The problem is your brain doesn't always know the difference between actual danger and social discomfort. So trying a new class, is where you might feel embarrassed and your brain can react like it's a real threat.
So that's what triggers the whole racing heart, sweaty palms, stomach flipping. I want to throw up. Oh my God. And then the avoidance becomes a habit, right?
Yeah.
So when you avoid the scary thing, your brain immediately gets relief, but your brain's saying, oh, good job, we escaped the threat. But did you? Every time you're avoiding something, you're actually teaching your brain to avoid it. But your brain doesn't know how to decipher between that's real danger or just social discomfort, like you said, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it makes so much sense. So, which is why the fear usually grows over time instead of shrinking, like you were saying. And the good news is, you can retrain your brain. So that's basically what exposure therapy is.
Ooh, that sounds so clinical. Exposure therapy. That's like the art of saying yes.
The art of saying yes.
Like those very profound, the art of saying yes.
But here's how you do it.
Okay, tell me.
You face the fear in small, safe steps.
Okay.
So this way your brain slowly learns, wait, is it dangerous or maybe it's not? It's like dipping your toe in the water, right? So with your fitness fears, maybe your first step isn't taking the whole class, but maybe it's just participating in at a level where you're comfortable with it.
I like that, especially with people that, like, let's say they just came to tramp with their friend, or they just came to Barbie boot camp, and then they see a dance standing class. They're like, I don't know if I can do that. I'm like, just stay for a couple songs.
Exactly.
Like, work it out. Cheryl. Figure it out. Like, jump around, shake your ass. It's okay.
Exactly. Because
Right?
we have back-to-back classes.
Yep.
So there's opportunities for that all the time where you can just stay in. You can go put yourself in the back of the room if that's where you're comfortable and
Yes.
see what the movement looks like. Then start to see if your body will go into the movement. You know what? There's a ton of people in that room, quite frankly, and they're all worried about their own movement. They're not worried about your
Totally.
movement. Now, to that, we have such a welcoming community at our place that people will often go, here, come on over, or they'll show you what the move was.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
And there's nothing better than when people have a breakthrough, even if it's just like with one simple step, that's a dopamine hit.
Yeah.
Because that's happiness and you feel successful when you conquered something. Your brain scientifically looks for dopamine. And as we get older, we're so much more sensitive to it, which is why we only like to do the things we're good at. But it's true though, like, because think about it, like this has actually been proven by so many therapists that the reason why we go to something that feels good is because exactly that. It feels good and that creates a dopamine expression. And so we go, ooh, I want that more. So whether it's an addiction, whether it's a shopping addiction, whether it's a movement addiction, whatever kind of addiction it is, if that feels good, we're going to go to it. So why not do it in a healthy way and make it about movement or make it about dance or make it about tramp or something like that?
Yep, exactly. So small steps.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
Baby steps. One dopamine hit at the time.
Exactly. Small steps. Build some confidence. Take part of the class, stay for a few songs, and then come back again. Bring a friend. Make it manageable instead of terrifying, right?
And once you learn that, look at our schedule and say, oh, they have intro classes. In fact, we are going to start talking about our Saturday morning tramp class as more of an intro class, right? And that's going to be great, especially for people that go, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And one of our new instructors, Allie, is going to head up a intro to tramp class. You'll still get a great workout, but she's going to take it a little bit slower just so people aren't scared of it. I think that's a great way to go. And by the way, if you're like some Debbie hot rockin' dancer here and you're scared of that, doesn't mean that you oh God, I'll be looked down upon if I go to an intro class. No, it's just something new. Try it. It's okay.
Yeah.
And it's fun. Why not? And whatever you guys do, don't cannonball into your fears. Like, I'm just taking it all on, because you're going to set yourself up, maybe not for ultra success, right? Like to your point.
So that's a good first strategy. Start small.
Yeah.
Another might be reframing your story. So a lot of fear comes from the story that we tell ourselves. I'm going to embarrass myself. So instead of saying I'm going to embarrass myself, say I'm learning something new, and beginners are supposed to be imperfect, and it's okay.
It gives you some grace. You give yourself some grace. That is actually probably the biggest thing that I see here where the mental block happens. People don't give themselves enough grace. Honestly, I just had my older sister here, and she danced growing up all the time. And the first thing that she said, the first time she walked into choreo last week, and she's out visiting from the other side of the country, she was like, oh my God, I can't do this. I'm like, yeah, you did. You're great. But this is an intermediate choreography class. Like, you've never done this at this level at this point in your life.
Yeah.
Like, give yourself some grace. You know, it's funny.
Yeah.
For the rest of the weekend she was here, she's like, damn it, I'm getting that choreo. Let's do it again. I can't tell you how many times we did choreo in the kitchen.
I know, I was there for part of it.
You were there for part of it, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
You were there for part of it with the Greek salad.
I was there. I brought the Greek salad.
But it's true though. Like,
so redefine success.
Yes.
So you went, you tried it, baby steps. Self-talk is everything.
Totally.
I'm going to go. I'm going to try it. I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to nail every move.
Or I showed up. How about just even that? I showed up.
I showed up.
I showed
That is part of facing the fear, right? And again, a lot of times building in bringing a friend helps for a lot of people.
Yes. Now I'm not gonna lie. Some people told me that they went to Salt and Lime before they ever came to class, which is the place where they make good margaritas around the corner.
I'm familiar with it.
I am not going to confirm nor deny that I've had those stories with people. I haven't done it because if I did that, I would fall on the floor and die.
Yeah.
But, you do you. Like, I'm not like, condoning, hey, go out and like go drink your face up before class.
No.
You might be a little dehydrated. But if like maybe the first time you need to do it to rip the Band-Aid off, you do you.
Yeah. And then bring
Is that a strategy? Drink before class? Probably not. What is my messaging today?
I think it's an unofficial strategy. So
I'd call that strategy silky.
Silky strategy.
Silky is my new favorite word. Silky.
Jen has a new word and it's called silky.
Silky. It's like Cheryl. Now we go to silky.
Yeah, we're going to have to make a whiteboard of all, we're going to call them Jenisms.
They make no sense at all. It just makes me laugh when I say it. Okay, strategy 4. Jodi Ross, tell us, what are we doing for the 4th strategy?
Focus on what you can control. So you cannot control what people think, whether you're the best, or how fast you improve. But here's what you can control. Being there, showing up, giving effort, putting effort into it. Try. Your attitude is everything. I say this to people so many times. When you wake up in the morning and you put your feet on the ground, you choose your attitude for the day. Come on, people. Same thing when you walk into a class. I am going to have fun in this class today. I'm going to try something new. And talk to yourself. How do you talk to yourself? Be positive. Don't go in feeling like you're going to fail. Go in to achieve elefante status.
I think that this is such a great point too, because I think every day that we get older, we become naturally more complacent. We go back to the dopamine hits. We like to do things that make us feel good. And that's our familiarity. But you know what? Think about when you're 80, 90 years old. Do you want to just be sitting there doing nothing? Or do you want to still keep trying and doing new things in a way that works for you? Like, that's what keeps your brain stimulated. That's what keeps your cognition constantly growing.
Yeah.
That's an important thing to do. Be uncomfortable. Uncomfortable is where growth comes. It is.
Yeah.
Uncomfortable is not easy to do. There is a member that we love to pieces here, and she's like, I suck at being bad at things. I'm like, well, yeah. Totally, so do I.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Listen.
It's good to be in a new space or in a space that maybe you're just not great at all the time, but you can find something. It is as little as joy. Listen, anybody who knows me knows I love to golf. I suck more than half the times at it. But even when I'm sucking at it, I top and take a I top. I stop, actually.
I top the ball every time.
I do top the ball. I stop, but I take note and like, okay, you know what? I'm sucking it today, but I'm out in the wilderness.
Yeah.
I'm out with family or friends.
Yep.
And I'm walking, and being totally undiagnosed ADHD, it actually kind of clears my brain.
Sure.
So that's my uncomfortable thing, right?
When I'm looking at golf, I always look at the ball and go, you're just a stupid little white ball.
You're a stupid little white ball, and I have a stick. I got a stick in my hand.
Stick, and I'm going to give you the business with that
I'm
stick.
going to give you the business with a stick.
And that's my approach to golf.
Kind of. Well, that's my approach half the time, too.
Honestly. So, see, it hits everyone. Everyone has fears. And if it's not a debilitating, crippling fear that you need to definitely see a therapist about, if it's one of these kind of fears that you really could give a try to conquer yourself, because quite frankly, you have to ask yourself, what's the worst thing that's going to happen?
Like, oh, darn. Like, okay, you don't do it perfectly.
Right.
Okay, big deal.
And guess what?
And
Nobody
was there to shun you.
Exactly.
Except for you.
Always ask yourself, what is the worst thing that's going to happen?
Yes. No, it's true.
So celebrate trying, guys.
Well, and that leads us into the next whole concept of this. Like, what happens when you finally face it? What your brain naturally does is it celebrates what it did. There's that dopamine hit again, right? Like you go, oh my God, I did it. Oh my God, that's great. You know what starts happening too? You feel disarmed around other people. And then you start noticing that other people are starting to do the same things, or maybe they've been doing it the whole time, but now you've all of a sudden organically just joined a community of people and didn't even know it.
Exactly. And it builds your confidence.
Yes.
That confidence spills into other areas of your life. When you challenge yourself to try something new, it not only builds your confidence in that area, but you leave with a whole new, fresh attitude.
Yes.
And it changes your day.
Everybody says at the studio, they're like, this place is crazy. Like, this is not a gym. Like, I don't dread coming here. In fact, I walk out and I feel energized. This is why, people. This is what we're talking about.
Mhm.
When do you go for a workout and you're that present because you're learning?
Yeah.
That just doesn't exist anywhere else.
It doesn't.
Some girl came in, not some girl. I know who you are, my new friend. I'll show her my nameless. She was very cute. She was one of the girls that came in like, bam, here I am in the front in choreography. I'm like, you go, girl. But she was like, she said to me, she just moved here from the Philadelphia. And she's like, so are there any
She's
other
adorable.
places? And she was like, she's like, so what other studios like are in Raleigh like this? I'm like, none.
Yeah.
And apparently we're learning that there are very few and far between, and we might be one of the only ones in the country.
Yeah.
Like literally, we've gotten comments all over social media like, why aren't you in Dallas?
Yeah.
Why aren't you in San Diego? Why aren't you in Omaha?
Yeah.
Why aren't you in blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a reason why we have structured the workouts that we do also with cognition and learning. It's sometimes not always the easiest thing to walk in and not be scared of.
Yeah.
But it's because this is not new to everybody. But, it doesn't mean that it's not accessible.
Exactly.
It really is.
Exactly. So, you know what? Even if you try something and decide it's not for you, is that still a win?
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Jinx, you want me to go?
I know. At least you know. So don't let fear decide for you.
Yes.
That's really the moral of this
It's
whole
crippling.
conversation.
It's crippling. You are doing your brain a disservice.
Exactly. Whether it's your fear of technology, boo,
I know. And I play with it all day now.
all the time.
See, guys, I faced my fears.
She's not as scared of it anymore.
I'm not scared of it.
And I'm doing my bar classes. I'm not
And
as scared of it.
And you're not scared of it, and you're doing a very
I'm getting
nice job.
getting my badges.
You're doing a very nice job. You're doing a very nice job.
Yeah.
Well, I would say this. I think this is a wrap. I think this has been a really good episode because it's honest. It's honest. And we're not telling you guys things that you don't know,
Yeah.
but they're good reminders to go, you know what?
Yep.
They got a point.
So everybody's challenge for this week is pick something in your mind that you know you're nervous about, that you're afraid of, and take one step towards it. Take one step towards it.
Yeah.
Maybe try it, sample it, grab a friend, go deal with it. No matter what it is, it's time to face one of your fears and start the process of moving past it. Because you know what? It's probably just fine. And if you go and you don't like it, it's also fine.
It's
you tried
also
it.
fine. You try it. Celebrate the little wins as much as the big ones come. So
Yeah, exactly. So with that said,
I think it's a wrap on this episode of No Gossip, Just Saying. Thanks for hanging out with us.
so make sure to hit follow and subscribe. And if you love today's episode, leave a comment on YouTube or drop us a 5-star review on whatever platform you're listening on.
And maybe this is your sign to finally try that class you've been avoiding with us. I know you're watching us. I know you're watching all our crazy dance videos. What are you waiting for? Rip off the Band-Aid. Just show up. And until next time, no gossip.
Just saying.